Hello, DPS families. We are asking you to watch this short video because our school is a Title I school. You can pause and resume at any time to take notes, write questions or suggestions to discuss with someone at the school later. Title I is the largest federally funded educational program. It was written into law in 1965 to support our student populations with the highest needs. The program provides supplemental funds to school districts to ensure all students receive high quality and well rounded education to meet academic standards and goals. The funds are allocated to schools according to the free and reduced lunch populations. Currently in DPS, Title I funds are allocated to schools with 57% or higher populations of free and reduced lunch, but that number is subject to change. The law states that as a parent or guardian of a student attending a Title I school, you have the right to know. In this video, we will go over the parent rights that are listed here. As mentioned in the beginning, we are a Title I school. We are implementing a school-wide program, meaning that our Title I funds are used to upgrade the educational program for the entire school. It also means that the funds are used to serve and raise the academic achievement of all of our students. Let's take a minute to reflect on the bulleted questions. Do you know how our school uses the Title I funds? Do you know what our school is doing to raise the academic achievement of our students? If you don't know the answers to these questions, this is a great opportunity to contact the school and become informed. Something else to mention here is that 1% of the district's Title I budget is set aside and distributed to schools to engage parents in their students' education. As a parent or guardian, you have the right to have input on how this money is spent. Parents are entitled to know the qualifications of their child's teacher. Aside from privacy laws, parents do have the right to know if the teachers meet state qualifications and license requirement, if the teacher is a long-term sub due to emergency or provisional status, and if the teacher is certified in the subject. For example, is the science teacher certified to teach science? Our school will notify families if a teacher does not meet such requirements for 4 weeks or more. Feel free to contact the school leader for more information. You have the right to opt your student out from the assessments listed here. But please take note, Access, TS Gold, WAPT, and READ Act assessments are excluded. In order to opt out of assessments, you must fill out the form at least 2 weeks prior to the testing window. You can find this form in the parent portal. If you do not have access to the internet or to the parent portal, please contact the front office to fill out a paper form. As a parent, you also have the right to receive your child's assessment results and academic progress. It is important that all parents and guardians consider the impact of opting out of assessments as it affects students in the following ways. Teachers use this data to tailor their instruction and improve teaching strategies. School leaders use assessment data to make informed decisions regarding curriculum and instruction. Assessment data helps us understand areas of inequities when comparing with other student populations. And it has a negative impact on our school accreditation status. As a Title I school, we are meeting the requirement to provide language instruction to students identified as English learners in the following ways. Parents complete a home language questionnaire during registration. If they indicate a language other than English is spoken at home, they receive information about the MLE program. Then, students are tested for English proficiency. The parents then receive information explaining how their student was identified, the ELA program and school supports offered at the school, and testing results for language proficiency and overall academic achievement. As mentioned before, Title I funds are set aside for parent engagement, so we are required to provide opportunities for parents to engage in their students' education. Let's explore some ways that you can be engaged. Do you know what your school performance rating is, also known as the SPF or School Performance Framework? Based on the rating, schools and stakeholders must develop, review, or update the strategies in the Unified Improvement Plan to increase system effectiveness and student achievement. Here is an excellent opportunity for families to be engaged. All Title I schools must have a parent engagement policy that outlines the opportunities for parents to engage and participate in educational activities. They must also have a school parent compact or an agreement that outlines the shared responsibilities between the school, the families, and the students in order to increase student achievement. This document must be shared by the school, reviewed by families, and changed or updated with family input every year. If you are interested in participating in any of the plans and policies previously mentioned, or if you want to learn more about parent engagement opportunities at our school, please contact the front office. Thank you for your time and attention. If you have any questions or if you would like additional information, please contact your school main office directly.